All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Peter Feliciano, and you are watching Conservatish, episode 208. And I'm not actually dying. Don't worry. But I do have some news. So, and a lot of you guys already know. Subscribe. And, for now, I'm going to be looking up different means of posting the videos of Conservatish, because YouTube just took down the latest episode featuring Do Not Comply NYC. That is now off of YouTube, even after an appeal earlier today. The white liberals have struck. And so rather than continue to give them my advertising dollars, shout out to No Ad Dollar Day, I have decided I will continue to post maybe clips. Okay, yeah, but I'm no longer going to be posting. This will be the last full episode. Well, maybe I'll do like a month. I'll do a month of episodes, so like 4 episodes still up on YouTube. By the way, if there are any white liberals listening, the vaccine is good. The vaccine is trustworthy. The vaccine is good. Everybody should get it. Yeah. 85% of the country is vaccinated. 60% of the country is fully vaccinated. 60.9, sorry, 60.9. Oh, and only 16% have gotten their boosters. So we'll see you soon, by the way. Soon, unboosted people won't be able to go into fucking movie theaters. And I'm looking forward to that. I know it's not a mature thing to say. You know, I told you so, but I fucking told you so. But racism. So yeah, since that last episode was taken down from YouTube, but not iTunes and not Spotify, I'm going to continue to post there and continue to post wherever you're listening. But I will be moving, besides some clips on YouTube, I will be eventually, sometime in the next month or two, will be moving either to Vimeo or Rumble or Rockfin or maybe all of them. I'm sure there's a expensive service that I can just have, to post videos and then have that, circulate them. Or I can spend another 2 hours posting. Support my podcast and my music at patreon.com/conservatish, because it's not a labor of love. I spend my expensive time doing this, so support me. But besides that news, so I moved here about 2 years ago to New York from the Bay Area. In the Bay Area, I was performing about once or twice a week. I had just released my first solo album, which you can get anywhere music is available. And I moved here and didn't set up any shows. I was living on Long Island and working in Greenwich Village, so I was driving about an hour and a half. Did great things for my back, one way, commuting. So when I finally did sign my lease in Manhattan, the day afterwards, everything got shut down, and I lost my job and had to pivot. And so I pivoted. I started going to school. Didn't spend as much time doing any writing, really. I mean, you guys know, you saw that music. I did a little bit of musicking last year. But around about 7 months ago, I started realizing that my left hand, I play guitar, my left hand was really weak, like even like opening doors and stuff like that. I didn't know why. Something was weird with it, but I didn't think too deeply into it. I don't know. I don't know. I'll blame it on my straight manness or something. But I didn't pay too much attention to it until about 2 months ago. I had a great conversation with my pops, who's a phenomenal musician. You all know him. He's been on the show, Rick Feliciano. And it was, it was kind of on my heart to get back into writing in earnest and get back into recording and getting prepared, even though I can't perform anywhere in New York City because I'm unpure, to get back into writing and performing mode and get back into that place. And so about 2 months ago, I started picking up my guitar every day, and my hand trying to play guitar was like trying to play with confused spaghetti. It was just all over the place, and I couldn't get it to fucking, like, simple stuff. Songs that I had played for, like, every fucking week, twice a week, songs. Not just, originals, but covers. Stuff that I've known since 2011. Could not get my fingers to do it. And I thought at first, you know what? This is just atrophy from not playing guitar. And so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna play every day for 30 minutes at least, and I'm gonna write a chord progression every day for 30 days. And that's what I decided to do. And so I set off with that, and I thought, you know what? In a week or two, it'll start to feel better. And it wasn't feeling better. And I started getting nervous, started getting real fucking nervous. I started realizing, okay, I should probably talk to a doctor about this, because this is more than just I haven't played my guitar in earnest in 2 years, and so I was pretty fucked up in the head about it. I tried not to worry too much. There were definitely waves where I was like, I have some sort of degenerative disease and I'm gonna die. But I got to the point where I was at some sort of peace about it about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And on Wednesday of last week, I went to the orthopedic surgeon. He did some tests, he did some x-rays, and said that what it is, because it wasn't just my hand was numb. I mean, it wasn't just my hand was weak. It was also, it would get numb and tingling from the elbow to my fingers. These two fingers, my ring and my pinky, especially on my left hand, were really weak, and I can't straighten out my ring finger. It's like that all the time. I can pull it back, but eventually it snaps back into that. And so, oh yeah, shout out to all the people who were like, stop jerking off. I mean, I'm not offended, whatever. I'm just saying, like, I mean, I give you such beautiful comedy. In my memes, in my show, in my fucking music. And that's the best you got? Jesus. But all right. I love you anyway. Doctor said that it's probably nerve compression in my ulna, so in my elbow. And he said that most likely it's pretty far advanced. And what it essentially is doing is choking my arm. It's choking from my elbow through my forearm and especially into these two fingers. It's suffocating everything. He showed me the difference in hand. I don't know if you can tell. Maybe you can't. Yeah, kind of. So I don't know if you can see, but this hand, my right hand, is much more full. This one looks very skeletal-like. I thought I've been losing all kinds of weight. I thought it was just because I was getting skinny. I was like, hey, look at me. All right. Skeleton. All right. Turns out my hand is suffocating. And he said that the fact that this is called, what's happening with my ring finger is called ulna curve. Because it's a pretty common thing. And eventually, if I didn't take care of this, if I didn't have either this surgery or whatever the hell, get treatment, my fingers would continue to curve to the point where I couldn't straighten any of them. And he said that, ideally we need to do the surgery as soon as possible, but he said that even if we do the surgery, there's a chance that the muscle might not regenerate. So obviously, Wednesday I went home and I was pretty distraught for a couple of hours. And Mom, don't listen to this part. If you're listening, just cover your ears. 2 seconds, just go la 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 la. I was contemplating suicide for a little bit. Just a little bit. Not heavy. Just some it would be nice to not have to play the game anymore. Because, again, that's why I told you the thing about moving. Moving across the country was one of the hardest fucking things I've ever done. Not the hardest, by far, because I've moved plenty of times. But away from my family, away from my friends, away from my fan base, away from my life was over there, right? And saying, fuck it, I'm going to New York, and I'm going to give my career a real shot. I'm a fucking good singer. I'm a good songwriter. I'm a funny motherfucker. I've got my show. I'm unique. I'm whatever. I should be not in San Francisco, not just because it's dying, but also because it's a place for tech people, and I'm not a tech person who, with a 3-inch dick. Fuck you. I had to throw it in. I had to be either in New York or LA if I was going to do my career, a good shot. And I fucking hate LA, so I was New York, I was born here anyway, so. So I put my trust in the universe. I put my trust in God, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going. And it was a long process to make that decision. It was a long process to do it. And it was a long process to drive an hour and a half one way from Long Island into my job in Greenwich Village while looking for an apartment. It was a hard year. And then when I finally get here, everything gets shut down, and I'm like, okay, all right, but I mean, you did, all right, God, you're being a bit opaque right now, motherfucker, but okay, you did technically give me the drive and the purpose and the skill to do this, so I guess you're gonna make fulfillment in some way, right? All right, cool, fine. I'll go to school for audio production, and I'm getting my degree, and blah, 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 blah. But then when it's time that maybe I could start maybe performing again, or even if I moved to Austin, which has been in the back of my mind, I could perform there. There's a thriving musical community there. And I'm not chemically impures there, so I could go. But just when I get to that point, then now I can't play, and I might not be able to play guitar anymore. So, so I was pretty fucked up. I was pretty fucked up for a couple of hours. But not bad. Just I don't want to, I want to get off the ride. I'm good, So I'm not, Mom, you can start listening again. It wasn't heavy. It was just, I'm good. I'm good, cocksucker. You know what? You gave me this drive. You gave me this purpose. You gave me the skill. You gave me the resources to do this. And so I'm trying. I'm trying to I'm doing my fucking part. Meet me halfway, nigga. But God was being like, so I was in a shit mood for a couple of hours. But I made some calls. I ate some food. Felt better. So, a little bit of an update or where I'm at. The doctor said it's time sensitive. The neurologist, I have a consultation with a neurologist on Monday. And then the neurologist will do some sort of an ENG, whatever that is, which is a nerve test. And the nerve test will be able to see how far gone it is or confirm that it is a nerve compression problem. And then from there, it needs to be expedited surgery. The neurologist actually was booked up until like May. Like I couldn't see them until May. And he was like, no, tell them it's this. And it's time sensitive. So I told them, they're like, okay, how about 2 weeks or a week and a half? I'm like, yes, please. So, cutting the line, half white privilege. So I'm dying and my arm's going to get cut off. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I got through that. I feel better. Felt better the next day. Got to be of service and do some stuff and eventually was like, all right, fine, God, you're a cocksucker, but all right, fine. For all my secret sewing club people, I heard a beautiful line. So being mad at God is still conscious contact. So, calling him a cocksucker, I'm still in good. That's spiritual growth. So, since then, I have had an incredible amount of love come my way and well-wishings and prayers. I've got a line on a potential, I'm trying to work out some, acupuncture and chiropractor. The doctor, the orthopedic surgeon could be wrong about his assessment. It might be something else. I don't know. My back and, knees have been hurting and cracking constantly. I don't need, by the way, you don't need to, well, maybe. I don't know. If I know you and you're listening, fine. You can DM me with your, hey, I got through this and blah, blah, blah. If you don't know me, I don't want to hear any of your medical advice. I love you and thank you for subscribing, but fuck off. But anyway, maybe that was a little, no, I don't think it's rough. Anyway, so I felt better. I've also started taking lovely vitamin and doing stretches and gonna do some fucking yoga like a goddamn. Why did it take me moving to New York to become a fucking Bay Area boy? What the fuck? I got rose quartz sitting over there. I got fucking sage. I have Palo Santo. What the fuck is going on? So, so I'm doing, I'm still taking care of myself. I didn't even need to get a pizza and fried chicken and ice cream. Didn't even need to binge, which is cool on that. Thought about it, but didn't. I'm feeling better. I had a ton of not just outpouring of love and support and prayers, but also I had a few people come through real good. I had a few people come motherfucking through and support me and one person, as an example, told me that she had compression surgery in both of her wrists and actually got muscles to grow back. So, it's very possible that the orthopedic surgeon was just telling me the worst case scenario so that, he could cover his ass. But, what happens if the muscle doesn't grow back? I have started writing more music with my MIDI instruments. I've started just working on some shit. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do an LP called "My Hand Is Broken." I don't know. Music obviously wouldn't die for me. Performance certainly. My voice is still wonderful, as you can tell. And I'll get through it. And but I have a feeling that it'll be fine. I have a feeling, I have a hope, I have a faith that, surgery is not the only option. Maybe, hopefully. Maybe it is. I'm down to do it. Whatever. But, I'm hopeful that I can get muscle to grow back or have muscles around it, compensate. Actually, who's that motherfucker? Not Travis Tritt. There's some country artist was in a fight with his first wife, and she shot him. She shot him, and he had a finger shot off. And when the doctors were sewing it back on, he asked for it to be like moved to the side. So he's got like a fucked up, like, so he could play like great guitar chords. Anyway, yeah, I'm hopeful, and I'm faith. You know, I've got faith or whatever, and I'm resigned to the fact that like I don't do this type of thing willy-nilly. As much as I may be a rose quartz having motherfucker, like I'm not some like, inspirational quote motherfucker. Like, this is not something I like doing. Much less, asking for thoughts and well wishes is not, I'm usually berating people into subscribing or calling white liberals the devil or something. But, I did, and people have more than shown up, and I'm very grateful. So if you're listening to this and you did that, I appreciate you. I really do. Yeah. So that's what's going on with me. I think I'll probably cut it off there. I just wanted to give you guys an update. If you don't follow me on social media, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do regarding, this moving forward. I'm sure. I mean, I have 935 YouTube subscribers, and probably maybe 150 will watch this, much less see the notification. Because, YouTube cares about... I put that in the fucking... I put that in the feedback section. You obviously don't care about smaller content creators. That's why we're taking away the dislike button. No, you fucking faggots. I had to throw in a fucking faggots. I already said nigger earlier. Calmo. And I also put it in there that you don't care about people of color. Because I'm both. So, there you go. White liberals know what's best for us. Anyway, I'm very grateful to all of you for supporting me and loving me. And, we'll get back to the dick jokes, I swear. I don't want to tease stuff that's coming up on the show. I haven't, I've been kind of distracted with this. And trying to take care of this. So, I'll do the show when I do the show. But I definitely like doing it, and I definitely don't want to stop. I'm not in that mode. But, I did just hit 300 episodes or 200 episodes a little while ago in 3 years, and I'm doing it my pace. And this is never, I don't want anything to ever be like the main thing that I do, But I wouldn't say this is it, I don't know. But before I continue to wax philosophical, just know that I love you. I'm giving you an update, and that's where I'm at with everything. So, subscribe. I don't know about sharing this one because, whatever. But, yeah, I'll be letting you guys know where I'm going to be moving the full videos. I'll probably put it in multiple places because, it's time. It really is time to vote with our dollars. Like, I know, like I know a bunch of you cocksuckers. I'll let loose a little bit of anger. Preemptive anger. I know a bunch of you are just going to be too fucking shit stupid or lazy or whatever the fuck to go watch the videos, because you normally watch the episode through YouTube and you're just going to be oh, I really like content, but like, then I have to click 2 buttons, so I don't want to click twice. Sorry. I just know because I've heard other people maneuvering from one platform to another. Yet you don't have a large. I mean, I'm grateful for a lot of the backup account followers. CONSERVATISH is up to like 384 or something. Lovely, thank you. But I have 1,500 on my main Instagram. I don't want to click twice. 2 buttons. I got a wooden spoon. I love that. I love that 2 seconds ago I was saying thank you for your love and support, and now I'm preemptively berating you. I love you. It'll still be on, the normal stream of Spotify. I pay $40 a month for that, so might as well. It'll be on the normal streams and everywhere else the podcast stream, but on YouTube I'll probably put a clip, 2 clips an episode. But that's probably as best as I'm going to do because I don't want to keep dealing with this. And I don't want them to get my advertising dollars. I just don't want it. I don't want it. It's not worth it to me. If you need to, take in this show, this podcast through means of, because you don't want to click twice or whatever. Or what if I have to start up a free Rumble account with no other, like that'll take 4 clicks instead of 2. Okay, fine. Take it through Spotify. Take it through, iTunes. Or don't. Whatever. I'm mostly doing this because I like to do it. And it feeds into my music and it feeds into my, social media and it feeds into my everything. And it's a place for you to know me. I like this episode because it's just like, hey, I'm dying, I'm not dying. But, making fun of myself and opening the kimono, as it were, because, that's just what's going on with me. So, I'm not going to die. I'm not going to kill myself. But I would also just, again, one last time, like it's time for us to vote with our wallets. I'm not wearing a fucking mask anymore. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I did finally, by the way, so it must be like 15, 16 Ubers, 20 Ubers that I've taken in the last couple months. I did finally have one guy go, oh, can you wear a mask? And it was a black guy, too. The fuck? No, well, maybe it was a gay black guy. Because come on, be real. Only black guys named Star with 2 R's would say, can you put on your mask, please? Can you put on your mask, please? It's time to us to vote for with our wallets. Complaining and then doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results is not effective. So let's actually do something. Let's actually move. I've already been out here fucking saying nigger and faggot and just beating the drum for fucking years. I'm not saying that I'm a martyr, but I'm saying meet me halfway. Take 2 clicks. If it turns out you have to start a Rumble or a Vimeo account, which you don't have to, but if it turns out you do so you can like the video or something like that, fine. Do 3 fucking clicks, you dumb cunt. I don't know why I'm yelling about you. I don't know why I called you a cunt. I'm sorry, baby. It'll never happen again. So I love you very much. Let's actually, flex nuts. I love you very much. And subscribe. Find me on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. I'll see you later.